Dustin Altuve. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Altuve. Altuve with a couple of homers in his last game. And that one fouled off. Cease, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 2-2. That one missed. And that's inside and a good at-bat ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next is the designated hitter, Peyton Smith. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4 to Ward.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Runners on the move. This one in the dirt. Go to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they get a run at home. Back here in Houston, now for the Jays, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground. 1-1-1. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the inning, Dustin Altuve. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Now he breaks his back. Loud. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Anthony Santander at the plate. The 1-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turned the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles under this one, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. The 1-2. On the ground to short, Theophanopoulos. Fires across the diamond. One out. A key out to start the seventh. One down. Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one drilled left field, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Theophanopoulos digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Now a bunt towards third. Long throw to first. And that is a big first out.
Man, who doesn't...
Here's Joe Adele. Gets under and pops it up. And the infield fly rule call. Two outs, bases full. Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Astros. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Base hit, that'll do it. That crosses the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Theophanopoulos digs in. This pitcher is in the Cy Young conversation for a reason, and this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Theophanopoulos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now time called at the plate. Man at second. Got him looking. And one gone. Theophanopoulos wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0-1. Out to short. Throws to first in time. One out in the second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got it. And one away. foul. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Laced to right center. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's 9-2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The Stros with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
No, that's out.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his back. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Out towards right center field. Cross in position. And there's 2 down. Now batting Joe Adell. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. Theophanopoulos digging in. Nobody on. 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Allard on the mound for the 70th time this season. A former first-round pick back in 2015. The Astros down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays get back in the win column as they take Game 3 of the series. Theophanopoulos with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
One down, and here is Dustin Theophanopoulos. Ripped, but it curls foul. Singer, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And that one is lifted in the air. Cross settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Theophanopoulos in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
He boots it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. So runner at second, 2 down. And here's Sosa to the plate. He's trying for third in the dirt. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good...
He makes the grab, and that is that. Theophanopoulos up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
All right.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down at the plate. Peyton Smith. Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball up the middle, Theophanopoulos. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. Golden opportunity right here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swinging for the strikeout, but no advance from the runners.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Oh, look at the stop. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a great killing down the inning.
Well, second.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. This could end it. That one out to right. Adele gets under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Theophanopoulos did not have a banner showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Dustin Theophanopoulos is stepping in the long ball threat. Dustin Theophanopoulos. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Strike one. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And it's second. And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Quick move to first. Theophanopoulos back in on a dive. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner takes off in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just
that's the ball.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's too low. Ball 3. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dustin Theophanopoulos.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. and he hit him.
That hit him. Batter, take your base.
Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. Johnson tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Over to first, inning over. 1 down. Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and the speedy runner is on at first. So now the Astros designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Runner takes off. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Check on the runner. Dives back.
On the tag.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Brandon Valenzuela stepping in for the Rangers. Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one.
He's out of there.
To first,
No.
in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the...
Runner at first with 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Dennis Castro. In the air, right field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road. Theophanopoulos had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Dustin Theophanopoulos, fresh off an 1 down. So next up for Houston, Dustin Theophanopoulos. Theophanopoulos launched a pair of homers in his last game. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you look for to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Now time called at the plate. There's a strike. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Two down, nobody on.
That's down. That's the ball.
Pitch is in there. Now 1-2. Theophanopoulos wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Dustin Altuve.
Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top of the fifth. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Here's a 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now he steps out as time is granted. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. On the ground. One. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. First and second, 1 out. Dustin Theophanopoulos now at the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the Astros are down to their final out. Here's Joe Adele.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Doval is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field. Robles has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers even this series up at a game apiece. Theophanopoulos made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Dustin Theophanopoulos. 1 down. Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. Theophanopoulos went deep twice in his last game.
No, that's down. Ball.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. That's his 5th homer of the series. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Dustin Altuve.
Foul ball there. Theophanopoulos, the former Rookie of the Year, 25 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Deal 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Flips the corner. That's strike 2. Theophanopoulos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Got him. 2 away. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
One down. Here's Victor Robles.
The right fielder, number 12, Victor Robles.
Swing at a ground ball. To first, 2 away down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So a man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Dustin Theophanopoulos. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay, tag, not in time. He scores. It's 8-1. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run homer. His 19th home run of the year. And they boost their lead.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Dennis Castro getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Dennis Castro.
Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Adele gets under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Theophanopoulos was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Dustin Theophanopoulos. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Theophanopoulos, the next to hit.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's Mark Vientos. Ground ball up the middle.
Here we go.
There's 1. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Nothing across.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop,
Theophanopoulos, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul ball there. Alvarez on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Well, Boyd, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it.
Play made, that ends the inning. Theofanopoulos wrapped out 4 hits in his last game, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2.
That's off the plate.
On the ground to the left. 1 away here in the 5th. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. On the ground, out to short. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Rockies.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Dustin Theofanopoulos. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's the ball.
He goes down looking. So the Astros lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Kobe Mayo digs in now. Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3.
Next to hit, Benny Montgomery. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road. Theofanopoulos with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
And next to hit for Houston, Dustin Theofanopoulos, leading the AL in batting average. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Base hit. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Runner on the go. Left field. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0. First and second, no outs. Joe Adell up next for the Astros. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The Astros could definitely use a win here with the end of the regular season approaching. The 1-0.
Not much time left in the season now, Boog, and it can be hard to recover mentally when you lose games you should win. They need to limit the mistakes and fight for every run.
Swing and a high fly ball right one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer, his 100th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Grounds one to short. Theophanopoulos in plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
The catcher, Harris. Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Dustin Altuve.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That just misses, and that's ball three. And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now, Pavin Smith. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. This one in the air. Campbell. And he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder.
Here's Joe Adell. And ball four, two aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Astros.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And now 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. That one the other way, and that is that. Two left for the Astros as they can't add to their. Back here at Coors Field, start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Sink. And leading off, Dustin Theophanopoulos. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. One up, one down. Theophanopoulos locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased the pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the jump. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it's second. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Runner from third into score. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the shortstop, Dustin Altuve. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it. So next up for Houston, Pavin Smith. The 1-2. Slides for the stop. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Houston leads this one 7-4. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back to the top of the order. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kobe Mayo. Santana is just 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. Friedel under it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Theophanopoulos really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. The Astros would love to build their case for the postseason with a win in this one.
We're pretty late in the season now, Boog, and every win or loss is magnified. Got to do your job on every play and make sure you don't cost the team by losing focus.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Theophanopoulos with a homer in his last game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. Ow!
Right
He
there.
got him. What a throw. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Outside. Draws the walk there.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
First offering. Runner goes in the dirt. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there.
Pickoff move to second. And he's back safely. Runner goes again. This one smoked on its way out of here. Bryce Harper with a scraper. His 16th homer of the year. One down. Christian Campbell digging in for the Rockies. Hit on the ground to short. Theophanopoulos gets it to first, and that is out number 2. Theophanopoulos, the home run derby champ from earlier this season, 25 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
The 2-1. Grounder might be 2. Sosa over to second, and that's 2. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 4 and the Rockies 1.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop.
Theophanopoulos matched a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. That one at triple digits.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
In the air to left center. Carlson on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jhonkensy Noel digging in for the Rockies. On the ground. Theophanopoulos throws to first. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores.
Refusing to go away quietly.
We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Theophanopoulos. Oh, that got him. And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So here is Bryce Harper. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Bounce to the right side. Campbell. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Theophanopoulos played brilliantly despite the loss. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Dustin Theophanopoulos. Ready to go in this one. This breakout star. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Dustin Theophanopoulos.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game. Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
On the ground, Theophanopoulos. They take the force out. That'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, Dustin Theophanopoulos. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. This is Bryson's stop. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Theophanopoulos. The throw to first. That's the 2nd out. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. This one popped up. And the first baseman makes the catch. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Up the middle, Theophanopoulos. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Theophanopoulos steps in. A frustrating day so far, but the baseball gods don't care if you're over. They care what you do right now.
No one's checking the box score mid-inning, Boog. Just cash the run and rewrite the headline.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Foul ball.
It's so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time runner to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Check swing. He went. And the count is even, 2-2.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Man at second. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
1 down. Max Schumer stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first, and now 2 gone. Theophanopoulos stepping in, bottom of the 9th, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
Outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Theophanopoulos made a big contribution despite the loss. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dustin Theophanopoulos. Foul ball there. Fried, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Crush, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. So the Houston Astros on the cusp of wrapping up a wild card spot. No chance of taking. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Dustin Altuve.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. In to score from first. And they take a 3-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. In to score from third. And they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a you have to be happy with that result.
Theophanopoulos, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Jackknifes out of the way. makes the catch. Inning over. But they go deep. Gabriel Moreno stepping in now for the Yankees. The count 2-1. On the ground right side. And a foul ball.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
So next up for Houston, Dustin Theophanopoulos. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The throw to first, and there's 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Dustin Theophanopoulos. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add on. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that wasn't impressive.
So up next for New York, Gunnar Henderson. The Yankees down to their final strike. Now here's a flare off the bat. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Here's the 0-2. Got him! And that's the ball game. Theophanopoulos had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Dustin Theophanopoulos. Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at that. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here goes the runner. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one away. Now batting Joe Adele. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the move. Now they've got him in a rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Theophanopoulos.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that one is lifted in the air. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. 2 on, 2 outs. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Ball 1, no strikes. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. On the ground to the left, Theophanopoulos. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. One down. And next to hit for Houston, Dustin Theophanopoulos. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Jake Mangum stepping in now for the Yankees. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. This could end it. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Theophanopoulos with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. Nice grab. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 1 down. And here is Joe Adell. Runner takes off. Tap to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And here is Sosa to the plate. Jackknives out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder number 0. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short.
1-1-1.
Sends it to first.
Out of there.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Dustin Altuve.
pitch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Runners at first and second with one gone. Time call back.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Billy.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would probably just give up a first pitch single.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the shortstop, Dustin Theophanopoulos. He's already homered in this game. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The 0-2. There goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And that's with for a base hit. Theophanopoulos around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now it's the second baseman. On the ground, out to short. Base hit into the outfield. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help, and absolutely perfect.
So 2 down. Dustin Theophanopoulos up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. Orioles an out away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Astros slid their way to a win in this one. Theophanopoulos was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.